Hello everyone, this is Kathleen and I'm happy to be here with the flip through of the Winter Blues journal. This was the finished journal from our series, Making a Junk Journal with Beginners in Mind. So this is how it turned out. You remember the cover, and I have put a little bit of lace and this kind of woven jute twine here. There's lace on the spine and a little bit of lace on the back. I have my usual button and bead closure. Turned out really well. I really love this collage on the front. Okay, let's go inside and we'll just take a look. I'm not going to visit about everything because, you know, you've seen me make a lot of it. So here's the inside cover. It has one of these vintage computer cards here in the pocket here in the front, and it can go in the pocket or behind the pocket, either one. Here's a pretty charm here that we did in the last video, and just some short pages, another of the stamps. Here's this pretty lace edge. Just that simple, fancy folded journal paper. Here's another little folded up pocket that you could put another piece of ephemera there. Some stenciling. Here's our lace pocket. Simple journal paper. The doily. Here's our little details. It's a flip out here with just a coffee dyed index card. Here's our peekaboo pocket with some journal paper and a little vintage receipt. Another little charm here on the tab. Here's the embossed belly band. It was a paint chip that we used, and just this vintage receipt just slides back behind there. Here's some more vintage ephemera. Tuesday, April 26th. Vellum. Here's our triple pocket. So there's a pocket in the back and a pocket there and another little tuck spot there. Some of the dyed papers that we did. Here's the fabric flip. Pretty vintage stationery. Here's our top tuck and just some vintage book page. Lots of room to journal. There's this pretty handmade, it's like a mulberry paper with inclusions. And this pretty Dear Julie Julie Digital, the golden doilies, I think. I'll have to put, you know, the title. I will try to edit that in. vintage prescription. And here is another little pocket there. Had this one day not been. This little fabric embellishment and another just simple journal paper. Vintage book page, and here is that accordion kind of journal paper card and the recipe. This vellum paper has a kind of a grid on it. I think it was something to do with engineering, I guess, or drafting something. It's just a little lace collage. And here's our embossed postcard, sanded, and just a vintage calendar page. Flip out with another fabric cluster. There's a fabric tab down here, and a charm. Calendar page. Here's another fancy fold, and we covered up that branding stamp. Here's one of our little jewelry pieces and the floating pocket. Here's our recycled photograph. Just a vintage playing card and another little vintage paper, note paper. Here's a vintage calendar. This is our flip up. Just one of the little pieces of 12 by 12 cut off. And here's our envelope flip. Here's the pocket on this side and a pocket here. I left this one blank so that you could find the perfect photo or other image to put behind there. A little bit of punched edge there. There's the fabric, embossed fabric tag that we used as a tuck spot, and the fabric embellishment on that card. More of that pretty digital background. Is the vintage button tag that I have used just as a little cluster there. Flip up. And the last ruffle. This paper was just so pretty, it's really inspiring to me. And that's the end. Thanks so much. Thank you so much for being here today, for finishing out this series with me. I hope it was helpful. And let me just remind you, for beginners or advanced, experienced journal makers, my channel exists here to give you ideas for how to make junk journals. So I hope that there was something here for you no matter what stage you are. And I appreciate your support, always appreciate the likes and comments. I really do. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. We'll see you again.